Yeah, another beautiful Sunday evening again from inside Buta TV. I still remember on a daughter, on a friend, on a girl, on a sister, on a babe is okay on Bebo. The greeting her from my studio. Thank you guys for watching, for always sharing our video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. So please share, invite people to watch with you as we go through, you know, the headlines of the things we have. For those of you now who don't know what this platform they all about, Buta TV now where we talk about the things where they have for we call Nigeria and waiting play throughout the week for this for the country. Sunday evening like this are comfortable and before now we'll come discuss. And the good part of it say you yourself is to put math for inside everything we will talk about for here. If you leave your comment for the comment section, we'll continue the discussion there. But for now, just share, invite people to join you, to watch, to know everything where they have inside the country. Our purpose or our vision is that they bring to now everything where they happen, Nigerians diaspora to know what they play or what they happen between the leaders or inside the country, between APC, PDP, and LOP, Labour Party, the obedient. Okay, my people, now know say they elect Tinubu as president of the country, but we know who win or how the election go. Everything will play out. I still bring a notice here. But for what they happen recently, now be say Labour Party and PDP take the matter to court, say they won't know how Tinubu APC candidate they win the election. They say they don't agree. Say the process will join. Inec do their own magic inside, and so they carry the matter go court, and the matter now they court. But another things don't they play for inside because Peter Obi come and do grant interview and in advice, see come and grant interview. Tinubu of the APC in come and they talk say for waiting Obi the advice because Nigerians through their wells, to make the country, divide or catch fire or fight or because the man talk say if Inec went ahead to swear Tinubu in as the next Nigeria president, meaning democracy, they work for the country again. You understand? Say stuff like that. And Peter Obi on the other hand talk say he won't know, the doubt the fact that Tinubu win, but waiting that now the process. You understand? Say if you want to be addressed as a His Excellency, the way you take work to that position need to be excellent. So now that one be the waiting they play for inside the country. So before then, we will make a quickly bring on during the Igbos where they talk, everything where they talk for the interview, whether they grant or they throw words to each other because they call the ask a Labour Party can say one that they sued Tinubu for three things. One, Tinubu not qualify because he never bring out certificate for qualification to be the next Nigeria president. Secondly, they are accused of drug deal, in a drug lord before. So thirdly, the election was rigged. Nigeria didn't celebrate. We see all the moment of silence will happen immediately they declare Tinubu as the next Nigeria president. Even Tinubu was declared the Nigeria president when all of us they sleep. You understand? The next morning I will wake up, no say we don't get president. So he said the process, those three things are within doubt. I take play. So the matter now they court and they drag out front and back. But before, as the matter they court, before court finally judge the matter with all the evidence that they get, so they call the grant their spokesman or they call the spoke, they call the spoke because they be spokesmen, they were spoken to each other. So make I tell you now some of the things where they spoke during the week. All right, the first one when I get here, this is spokesman of President Muhammadu Buhari on Saturday. He urged that his principal, cocaine reckless in the United States happened more than 10 years ago. So what do you mean? Say the person who talk this one so now Bayo Onanuga. I think it's an Igbo also. It's Yoruba man, yeah, Yoruba man, Bayo is Yoruba man. So what he explained, he say even the drug lord accusation when they accused Tinubu, he say it happened 10 years ago. So are you agreeing that okay, it was once a drug lord or it was an accusation that took place over 10 years ago? So waiting in statement, he is not able to contradict himself. He not gonna make Nigeria understand what really happened. That is how the matter they go. Is it true that it was a drug lord or was it true that it was accused? Which one we select? Because they claim say it happens 10 years ago. For waiting me know, this small knowledge you still get, when it comes to things like this, politicians and all that. As far as say you don't be ex-COVID, you don't fair do something like that. or you were accused of something like that, you don't disqualify to be anything concerning leadership for country. I'm not saying Nigeria, what do I know? Law get the way they take place in Nigeria, not be waiting they play for other waiting they play for other you know, when be waiting they play or they work for other country, not be so Nigeria they be. Even the constitution, I always know that Osha, the constitution is the problem. If someone can just come remove those constitution, bring another new constitution to favor the people, it will be better. You understand? So let's move on. Nigeria, sons of beach calling Bola Tinubu drug dealer will suffer grave constituency. Bayo Onanuga, the latest tweet added to the veil remark. Mr. Onanuga, I don't even know, continuing to make against those opposed to the migrants of Igbos in just, you know, in the call people where they accuse, you know, they continue the same person in they continue they accuse like people like Peter Obi or Dati, the vice president of Labour Party, the vice president candidate of Labour Party, say waiting for the to the accuse you know, Tinubu say they be son of a bitch. So in committee cause they went for that cause they. Okay, Kayamo, we all know Kayamo and the spokesman during the campaign of APC, you understand, during those all campaign in a spokesman and they, you know, always they come and so in still come and talk, put him out for everything when they happen. Now in still come and tell us say in soon Bola in soon Labour Party, in soon Peter Obi and Dati for the words where they use, you know, till they talk to Nigeria, say they want cash, they want me Nigeria fight, they want me Nigeria, you know, get angry and start doing things and all that. So he say in fight them, in sue them, say make DSS go arrest them. I think we talked about it last week or so, or it happened during the week. But for those of now we don't know, you know, come and talk, say okay, in already you know, go ahead to soon or to fire you know, so soon against Peter Obi and his vice president candidate Dati, say because of the language that they use and not the local language they use, where in go they go sue them for. So he still come and talk. The first of you know, could fake video to accuse Labour. In conclude, fake video to accuse Labour of voting ringing, you know, propaganda. The video Mr. Kayamo posted was from the series of voters education program usually organized by, you know, stakeholders during election. So they say he come out, he show some video. I don't know if we have the video yet to show to our fans. Let my director come make I, you know, ask her if you get the video, making sure so that make una still see am. In post the video where the video they show say Labour Party say they also ring election, they do guru for inside election time and all that. But I don't know if Nigeria, what we saw is what he's talking about, because everything when concerning this election, 2023 election, was cleared. No election for inside Nigeria ever since I know Nigeria as my country has been this cleared for the whole Nigerians to see, or for the whole nation, you know, to know or to watch the way it take play out. We all know what happened, what conspired, and how it conspired. Understand? So the video, I will ask if it's all, we'll put it up for you guys to see. But before then, let's move on. Okay, Governor Adeleke dedicated a court victory to God, Osun resident. The governor said that the judgment confirmed his earlier position that the judgment of the tribunal was a miscarriage of justice. Okay, we all know Governor Adeleke, our beloved brother, our sweet brother, our proud brother. Look, we're proud of him, Davido, Nigerian singer. So he uncle is Adeleke, and the next State governor. You know, he won, and we also come here to celebrate the man. We see wish and, you know, congratulations from this platform. So we follow up with the story ever since the matter they called. They say now overvote 90 win. So the matter they called, but to God be the glory. During this week, the court granted, you know, victory. Say they don't cross check all the evidence and everything, like nothing like overvoting. You understand? So they don't give him back, you know, a position as the next governor of Osun State. So he retained that title and is in the position now. So congratulations once again, Mr. Adeleke, for your victory. I thank God so you still won, because we all know that the people of Oshu, they want you and they vote for you. And we pray you don't disappoint them, by dragging the name of your family, Adeleke, to the mud. We also saw how our brother or your nephew, Davido, how he's making Nigeria proud. So I hope you make Oshu State people proud out there. You understand? So that for voting for you, for standing behind you all this while during this misconduct of overvoting and whatever, when they come up with, to release you of your position, we all pray that you did well. Continue to make your family proud, make the group of Osun State proud, and make Nigeria proud. Recognize you. You see the way that they celebrate. What's it called? Winke. River State governor soon to leave. You understand? So if they say celebrate you like that, if the people of Osun State join Nigerians at large to celebrate you as a good governor, not be bad thing. So we pray with you, keep it up, and you make yourself, above all, make yourself proud. Because if you did well, the state will be proud of you and your family. Especially you yourself, you make yourself proud by seeing yourself that when the people appreciate you, applauding for you, you will know that you did well and you are a good person and you're fulfilled. Inside you, there will be a big fulfillment. So we wish you all the best in doing that. All right. Free drink flood fireworks sparks as Abia residents celebrate Alex Oti governorship victory with Oti recording of achievement. Abia people are sure to have a new race of life. You understand? Okay, Alex Oti, now person will be saying a Labour Party man, and him be the governor now for inside full Nigeria, for inside the 36 state of government, for inside the country, in and from Abia. So the Abia people voted him to be the next governor of Abia State. And if you watch all the process of that election, you see that the joy when Abia people get, you understand, it's supposed, and what it's supposed to play for Nigeria. You see all of them coming out in thousands, in multitude, celebrating the victory of the man, that the people, you know that the people they want, the people when a person when they want, and they go for him and they have him as a president. The man is a very good man, which we all over Nigerians we know. For the past 20 years, he has been there, taking care of the people, helping the poor, meeting the needs of the people. That man has done what a lot of, when I say a lot, at least hardly before you feel bring one person come out for all Nigerian politicians when you don't do what that man don't do. Even him being, without being a governor, in fact, according to the story what we hear for Abia, if like that Abia people say we go beg and may come contest as a governor, and yes, they vote for him. He beats the opposite, like he flog down with votes, woto. He give and gbas, he woto and woto, we just so happy. So that kind of happiness in Nigeria supposed, guilt during this presidential election, you understand? Because it's obvious that when the people want you, they vote for you and they have you, they will celebrate. We also saw what happened during the pronunciation of the next Nigeria president in the country, and everywhere went silent. You understand? Like saying now one kind, in fact, like saying now Jesus the nail of the cross for the second time. That was how silent the country was. You understand? But this one, you see the people jubilating. And we wish you all the best, Alex Oti. We congratulate you from Ibota TV. We say congratulations, sir, and that good person that you are. Please don't change, because it's easy for one to not to be in power to be good, and for one to be in power, and we just pray, because we don't know what they worry Nigeria leaders. Immediately they take over power, we don't know if there's something beside that power that is making them to do what they're doing. We can't tell, but we just wish you should continue to be that who you are, that man, that Alex Oti, that you can relate to the people one-on-one, that the people go to the extreme mind to vote for, to make sure they stand for you, they make sure you come out victoriously, then you won the election because the people want you. So please don't disappoint your people. If you disappoint your people, automatically disappoint yourself and your generation. So keep being who you are, and keep being that man that the people has easy access to, that they can relate with, they can talk to, they can pour out their pain to. You understand? So we congratulate you, and we pray that the God strengthen you, the Almighty God strengthen you to do the right thing. You understand? Against all odds, stand your ground, put your people first and do the needful. The reason they put you there, that change what they want for that state, that their state. I pray, may God, in fact, may the Holy Spirit help you, to fulfill it, to do that which the people will be very, very proud of, and they will not regret why standing, why fighting, and voted you in as their next governor. I will pray may God Almighty strengthen you as you take over the seat and take over the position. And all this congratulations, the celebration of Abia State, me personally or Ibota TV personally want to appreciate. I don't know if her name is the Inec. We could win her name, the Inec woman. We we conduct this election is all this congratulations on the celebration goes to Inec. Do you get? Because that woman stood her ground and the election was conducted and she made sure everything went successfully and the right person pronounced to be the next governor of that Abia State. So ma, I don't know if you can put your name out there, or I didn't think about it first. I would have, as I did talk 90, just call me, say all this credit after. Thank you to God Almighty, thank you to you ma, this Inec in Abia State. She's the woman, now woman. So we celebrate you, we congratulate you, because if we get people like you in that position, in those positions in Nigeria, I believe Nigeria would have been a better place, especially this 2023 election. You understand? So we celebrate you, we congratulate you, and we appreciate you for what you did to the people, for standing your ground, for not letting yourself to be bought or being influenced, being corrupt. Let me just use that word. And you stand your ground, and the people they desire, and you make your cry a tears of joy. And I pray everybody in Abia State, no one will regret it, including you, the Inec woman who stood and did the free and fair election. Because it's obvious that inside the country, now let that state, and now we really see what is called free and fair, the definition of free and fair election. You understand? So thank you so much, ma. I mean, God bless you. May God continue to strengthen you guys to do the needful in that state. That Abia people, they really need the change. Those people are going through a lot. You understand? So thank you, ma, once again. All right. What next do I have here? Okay. I heard Peter Obi in 2019. He's dishonest, ungrateful to say I worked against him. Winke reacting to Mr. Obi's statement in an interview with pressmen in Port Harcourt on Wednesday. Mr. Winke expressed dissatisfaction over Mr. Obi, statement. First, I want to know what he said. Do you have anything to say about that?
Okay, I just want you to.
I watched Winke, that interview.
He said that the Obi is the Obi and Obi, then they are accusing him that he work against. That Wike is accusing the Labour Party now, accusing Obi that they work against the Labour Party in River State in these elections. They say that Obi is ungrateful. In 2014, when they were planning to run 19, I mean, him and Atiku, that he helped him do blah 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 those things for him to be a vice president candidate at then. But he said that because now he did not go to his favor, now he's accusing him that he worked against him. That is we can they look for waiting while you just anywhere we want pass because you know saying fucked up big time.
But was it not the same weekend so celebrating last week? We talked about how he was, sending congratulations message saying he did well for this election. Now he's accusing him. You are accusing Obi, or you are accusing the people, the followers of Obi. There is two difference between Obi and the followers of Obi. Obi did not come out to make any statement that related to you being a betrayer or something like that. I believe the Nigerians, we are not blind. We also what play out. You understand? So we also what happened. We also what play out. We all know the part you play or your ground you took. You understand? In this election, we can boldly say that you play two-face. Obviously, Nigerians can see that. That's why they are dragging
everybody you. See it.
You understand? We always celebrate you. We know that you did well, but it's not as if even the celebration when Rivers say the celebration celebrate, you say you do well, you make the road. At least those things you did is what you're supposed to do.
Is zero that yours is a permanent.
You understand? Because they over celebrate you now. I think say the thing they climb your head, but is your work is your how do I call it? Apart from being your duty, is what you were supposed to do. Because of say we get a lot of governors where they do things what they're supposed to do. So the few ones where if you do small, will they celebrate that they see them as the second coming of Jesus Christ? Maybe I make some of on our head now on they swell up. You understand? So We don't see anything wrong in what happened. We all have eyes. We all saw what happened. Peter Obi never come and go accuse you, say you were two-faced, you betrayed him or so. So please, sir, let Obi be.
He betrayed Obi. Everybody, we saw it. The whole world, even the blind person, even know that this guy worked against Peter Obi. And if you see the real vote that came out from Rivers State, you see the real vote, it will be surprised that how did this guy manipulate the whole polling unit? And if you see the old result sheet, the way they mark Bayo, where will be supposed to get 120, the council one leave 20. Where APC get 50, they'll go put one for the bar, maybe 150. They use scatter the whole thing. Even where they use words to even spread the whole stroke arm, the right, and the whole thing just is plain for people to see. So there's no way it cannot deny it.
Have eyes, we can see. All right.
Cannot deny it.
Okay, Inec violated marking of lead principle to declare Tinubu presidential election. Atiku tell court. It is unclear whether the public can accept an upturn of Mr. Tinubu widely criticized win. However, the marking of lead argument posed a threat to his camp. What is?
Yeah,
I understand the fact that he's trying to say.
Yeah, because Inec, like what you say now, Inec violate their rules.
Yeah, we understand that.
Violate their rules and declare Tinubu the president-elect. That is what the article was telling the court. That it is unclear whether the public can expect any upturn of Mr. Because the other thing, when they do the thing, you know, they'll say go to court.
Yeah,
that's the way be picking, go cry, because they know everything. They already planned everything. So even as some of them, even the article said, we also that if the court alone said we will bring out
justice. Because the way the so-called Kayamo, or what's it called, and all of them coming out from APC, Kayamo, Festus, his name, whether not Kayamo or Kayamo, whatever Amo is there. The way they keep shouting, you go to court. It'd be like say that it's obvious that okay, they don't even make everything. So okay, definitely all those people, we are going to tell them to go to court, but then when they go to court, you know, they're in charge and all that. So even one APC supporter told me that may they go court now. After all, the head of the Nenemi court, Yoruba man, you know, the chief.
No, they are the friend,
exactly to Tinubu and all that. So they are just saying that you know, everywhere is being tight and bought.
Now that you just brought it out. First of all, this Kayamone thing. Or let me go to this Bayo Onanuga matter.
Okay.
You know, you were saying where like about this Tinubu drug. My dear, if you truly look at me, even black eye, you see him. Wait till you talk. You see Tinubu, we know say yes. The business with it was 10 years ago that he do concave, do the job business. That means technically agree that yes, this guy did something. It's 10 years, and one of the law in the land where okay, if you are
not just the land, all over the world.
If you are convict,
if you are ex-convict, you cannot be a leader.
So you see where the whole thing, they are just confusing themselves, turning everything upside down. And the same man, you know, if they look for politics, maybe if eventually if Tinubu became the president,
award them.
Even the Yayeti will even talk. See the way he abused people. That anybody that said that Tinubu is a son of a bitch. What the hell? And Kiamu, this is what brought me there. Kiamu now is blind or is deaf. I mean, you know, here those are make it call the AFCC for them. Kiamu will say when he call the AFCC say you want to call AFCC, maybe the arrest will be. You forget, arrest MC or Lomo. All those people that verbally, even in fact, photographed, videographed, threatened the land. That if you did not vote for social people, or if you are not that you are not vote for social party, don't come out. You know, see all those ones because you favor them. Yeah. You not come out so can maybe call police or maybe call this thing for them because you favor them. And the policeman away, police now even did the Lagos and they thought they are joking. They are joking by the threat that this guy gave in a public space now. It came to play. Yeah. It's no no arrest.
Yeah, even the one where SC Oluomo come and talk, they not call DSS, may they go into the waiting talk. But no Peter Obi and that now, the guy Kayamo come and they shout DSS.
You know what they do first of Kayamo is he's just afraid one and he's scared. So he just want to distract people's attention and he's annoyed. Say why they go bring all this thing come out again. This place we support. We're not noticing that this place now Obi one pass come. With the thing on the other side, then they plan, then they want pass come.
Then they try to block that side.
They don't leave that side, now you just come out different with
you understand. So Obi is an intelligent man. When people see that you're quiet too, if you do this and say this man. When Obi is the definition of green snake under the green grass, you don't see him coming. I don't know the way me to look at. All right, so Edochie tell Funke Akindele to restore her deleted governorship campaign post. You are a warrior, says Peter Edochie. Your campaign picture are part of your battle scar. Wear them proudly. Those pictures deserve to remain in your page forever. All right, Peter Obi, yeah, he's right.
It's Yon that told Funke, after the election, the first, I think the second day of the election, Funke you delete every poster concerning this campaign in the Instagram and everything. You just cancel everything. So that is why now it's the issue.
Wow, what if now Yon Edochie in try for this kind was, he's not supposed, at least even if he deleted and she know why she did that. I don't know. I have
yeah.
Buhari handing over to Tinubu on May 29, like installing military camp bolters as president. So that thing, okay, but that thing I talk on, which is a Baba Ahmed. That thing, Mr. President, do not organize that handover. That handover. Your leadership do not swear in this man as long as the problem is not Mr. That. Okay, I watched the interview where he come out the talk, say he says two things. He say Buhari no hand over the presidency to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He say he go be like to hand over and give military.
You understand? Military coup.
Yeah, and he said that time our democracy will come out. It's not working. Don't
and
he's
right.
And that is why Keyamo
come
out to say
tried to twist what the man said was saying.
Yeah, say make he bring this thing. All right, return certificate Inec issue to Tinubu. We soon balance like do check. Doughty Baba. Do check. Doughty Baba Ahmed. We do not have a president-elect in Nigeria today. What Alhaji Tinubu is holding is a dual certificate, is a dual check. Okay, this was among what he said in that interview. He said that certificate where you will send a dual check. Bounce. We check with bounce and we send a dual check. So he said now he said me return her back. He said now. So these are all the things he said when Keyamo.
If you look at it, it's a fact. It's a fact. If you look at it, it's a fact. Buhari, to be frank, hand over the presidential post or seat to Tinubu. That's why is wrong for now, because if he did that in this on the 29, that means something's played. Buhari know that everything that's played. He's supposed to wait, like what Babat said. He's supposed to wait, let us settle it. Whoever that won, let him win. Then you will see peace. You see how money will come to the land. Not that maybe you know that there's a real problem that everything shows. You are still trying to say, okay, I'm going to give him the post. This person is my man, it's his turn, he helped me before, so I'll make sure I'll fight for him. So like what Batty said is right, on my own opinion, is right, that he need to stop. Well, if he hand over to him, that means this one a military coup.
Yeah.
They steal from our public, and just give it to somebody. It's a select, it's not an election. Now select this what you call them Buhari select Tinubu give.
Yeah. When they say in this case, for me, from my own point of view, Buhari hand is very tight when it comes to it, because Buhari made a promise. We can even see saying at dying moment, then Buhari take command with the full chest saying they support, Tinubu. So even when the whole APC supporter were shouting, or the opposite party were shouting, even Buhari not support Tinubu, even Buhari not want Tinubu to be president. So it was even that is why he even get mind to show up his foot. And another thing which is against the law for Nigeria, for president to show up who is voting for. So how is the matter going? Nobody is saying anything about it.
They sweep it under the carpet.
Nobody is saying anything about it. This is the way they violated. They will be leader, will make law, and they will violate the law. The ordinary Nigerian will make the violate the same law. He go go collect for the next life.
So, like what you said, and say the Buhari hand is tight. Buhari is a leader, is the president of the country. So you need to. Buhari is the law of the land. So anything he does, he will repeat. If he did well, people will follow. Like this one, okay, because he's the president, he promised somebody now, and he want to break the law. Like what he showed, like what you said, that he showed people that look, I vote for. Now want to break the law and make the people suffer.
Okay, let me make this. Let me make some just small parable to make all of us understand the reason why I said Buhari and is tied. Okay, for example, I want that remote, and you yourself you want the same remote, and instead of me to walk through the door, to go to where the remote is and take it so that people will see me, or people will even support me when I walk through the door to go take the remote. And unfortunately, not many people want me to take the remote. Then you come and say, okay, I will help you take that remote. But after you don't use and you drop and me go to collect her, then you will tell me, say how? You tell me, okay, you jump through window, enter the room, collect the remote. Okay, I collect the remote, then I don't use and I don't drop her. And for you to go collect and you yourself use the same way, pass, jump through window, enter house, collect the remote. Then you expect me come tell you, say, what do you do bad?
You know,
so, is it yes or no?
Yeah, I understand what you are trying to say because of a promise.
Exactly.
Promise.
You help me in the corner way to get something.
Let me bring
and now you do the same corner thing to get the thing. And you expect me to come tell you say,
let me bring it back. Wait, let me bring you. Let me bring your mind back. You know when Buhari that 2015, Buhari agreed that he's going to do 4 years. He will do 4 years, and Tinubu will also do 4 years. Yeah. That is why in 2019. Buhari and Tinubu, they were having some clash. 2019. But you say now 4 years you want to do now. Why you want to come and want to do 8 years? That be the clash with them. So it time don't pass. Because Tinubu says this 8 years now, 4 years, you do 4 years because secretly, I'm already what some people wrote. Secretly, Tinubu knows his age. Now, if 4 years this country enter my age now war. So you do 4 years, me I do 4 years. But this guy, he break the promise and he do 8 years. Don't worry, 8 years I will. After my 8 years I will hand over this thing for you.
And the same promise.
So that is why Tinubu was fighting to make sure say he.
So if Nigerians are the whole story, the whole scenario is if Nigerians are expecting Buhari to come and to say, I will not hand over to Tinubu.
Like other thing you also said now about Atiku. That is why Atiku said because Buhari promised Atiku don't fight us in the Supreme Court. No worry, I'm going to hand over to you. That is why Atiku used money to buy his way out in the PDP. But at the end, Buhari stand for. He says he's a party man.
I won't victimize those who didn't vote for me, Governor Makinde. The task ahead is to continue the good work and take our people from poverty to prosperity. We will not discriminate against those who did not support us. All right, well said.
You know. Someone asked a question. Who are the obedient? Somebody asked this question in one of our videos. So who are the obedient?
Nigerians.
Yeah. But some set of APC, they are thinking that obedience are the Igbos. Like the statement is
that is what they are using.
Like this comment, this guy what is his name again? This governor said now Makade said now. He said he's not going to vitamize the those who
vote for us or who do not vote for us. That is what I said. What he said.
Is it not you want to talk all the people where they is sitting now or they state now we not vote for right?
That is the difference. There is difference between Labour Party and the Obedience. Obedience is a movement. Labour Party is a party. Obedience movement is just people who want a change for the country, who think that Peter Obi will make that change for them.
That is it.
Who saw that grace as a saving grace man?
What they are being
aspiring
for.
They are expecting or yearning for, and they saw it in a man, and they decided to stand by that man. Those people are called, it is a movement, and they call it obedience. So there is difference between obedience and a Labour Party. You understand?
Like Macaulay is this Macaulay what they call is obedient. Obedient did not vote for him.
Yeah, he's for Labour Party, but they didn't vote for him. No, the fact that we love Peter Obi or the obedient love Peter Obi does not mean that they love everybody that comes from Labour Party. You understand? Because some people see there, and the good ones now they speak for themselves. We celebrated Alex Oti. He's from Labour Party, but the people saw the grace, the saving grace, saw him as their saving grace.
That is a movement.
That is why they came out in thousands, in numbers.
That is a movement.
To vote for him and put him there. So the fact that you are a Labour Party man, we will not say you be devil. We know that will not mean say the obedient will not come out to vote for you. It's not possible. So and the obedient are not only the Igbos; they are the good people of Nigerians.
Is the good people. The true Nigeria, only the goodness,
who want the best for the
in that country,
who want change,
are the obedience, not Igbos. Anytime some people you talk about the obedience, you refer to Igbos.
Peter Obi trying to give Tinubu some treatment. IBP gave Abiola, Bayo Onanuga. Okay, now you see they talk this one. Since the ruling APC won the governorship election in Lagos last Saturday, Mr. Onanuga, I can't even, has continued to make incisive anti-Igbo remark. And these are the people making statements to cause commotion in the land. And the Kayamo, they saw
because they are the same party.
And they saw they are using blind eye, and the DSS. I will just throw something in. Let me just go through it. There's something topic I really want us to talk about. Tinubu is a hypocrite. Tinubu, a hypocrite, looks away as MC Oluomo order threatening differential. I've been at this. Disfranchise, yeah. English Nigeria. One this is they call one come big English. They say we don't tell teachers what we do in school. When you do school, many times people say topic. Your lecturer will say topic. Today's topic is differentiate. I want to know the meaning of differentiate. Hey, differentiate the Igbos in Lagos. Atiku. Mr. Atiku Abubakar said Mr. Tinubu was silent for a month as traditional rulers, APC tongues, and political threatening non-indigenous in Lagos. Yeah, we saw what happened at the Yorubas until especially the Edo started coming out to let the Yoruba know that, hey, you people are not the owner of Lagos. You understand? So I think a video went around that era, that week or that few days, that hey, you people should calm down. You are not Lagos. I know say nobody wants to see a problem for Bodina. So I think a lot of calm have take place. And I want the opportunity to advise the Yorubas. Igbos are not your problem. Hausa are not your problem.
For many years, everybody have been living together.
We've been living together, and this is what they are trying to do. Let me just, I wanted to just deliberate on something like that. Let me just quick go through this evening. I'm sad, pained by electoral violence, toxic ethnic storms. Mr. Tinubu failed to blame his top rally and notorious Lagos tongues, MC Oluomo, and top aide Bayo Onanuga, whose ethnic salt injected the violence against the Lagos against the Igbos in Lagos, which is true. Yeah, there were a lot of injustice done to the Igbos in Lagos because why they voted for Peter Obi and all that, which is bad. And they are now trying to play a video where Peter Obi went to church to say, Christians, take back your country. Even when he said that we should take back our country, he's not only talking about Christians alone. Outside days will be Christian. Igbo they will be Christian. Benin they will be Christian. You know, other tribe they will be Christian.
But so in the north, it's also say that they should take back their country.
They also say that in north, and which I agree with him for that north side. Let me just, I'm coming. Governorship election. I almost qualified for Senate president Uzo Kanu, he launched the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on the conduct of the 2023 general election, adding that no election worldwide was perfect. Okay. Governorship election married by charging target intimidation of voters, observers, EU throughout the missions. We saw the Nigerians have a great appetite for democracy and are keen to engage in various, civil activity. Okay. We will make Nigeria ungovernable if Labour Party PDP attempt to stop Tinubu swearing in Femi Kayamo. Femi Kayadi said this in a release on Saturday, adding that the country would be made ungovernable if supporters of Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi did not stop their protest against the result of the 2023 election against Tinubu. I want to make Nigeria understand the whole scenario about Nigeria, because we have been getting it wrong all this while. Quickly before I leave the studio, sorry. I want Nigeria to understand, my fellow Nigerians, see, the problem we are facing in Nigeria over the years, we keep blaming it on politicians, presidents, governors, those local government chairmen, House of Assembly, all those people within power. We always blame the thing and the problem. And it comes to the fact that we also blame INEC, the problem. Let me tell you guys something. Come closer. Because since yesterday, I sit down, really, they go through everything, they picture everything. I came to conclusion that the genesis of our problem in Nigeria are two people. One, the force. I know it might shock when I say I wait to consign police or force for all this matter. And there be the problem. Because by the time those governors, those leaders do what they do, who are the ones protecting them? The force. Who are the ones they are using to oppress or to protect, to kill their people whenever they spoke or they talk? The force. The force and the bodyguards of those leaders are the problem. Because those leaders get away with everything they do to Nigerians because they have those people protecting them, and they have them to use them for their dirty dealings. They have them to give instructions so that they will go out there and brutalize any Nigerian that speak up for the truth or dare to speak that he or she is tired for the suffering in the country. Those bodyguards. Remove the force and the bodyguard from our politicians. They are nothing. They are just like you and I, even with their billions or their trillions in the bank. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you said. You are right. Some of all these bodyguards, let me just give a short secret. Some of all these bodyguards, if they assign a bodyguard to go and guide any of the chairmen or the leaders, some of them, they do take them to swear an oath, to take an oath. If you want to do anything bad,
if you want to betray me,
so things. That is why most of these their bodyguards, they know most of those secrets they can't say because they went to oath. Not that maybe they are afraid, maybe they will go and they will kill them because of the oath and their families. Because some of them will be threatening their family. That is why most of them they don't say anything.
Yeah, and the Nigerian forces, police, and all the entire forces, when we say they will see the truth, they will use them. Why I say this? Because what about the story of why I say even the police, they are the problems. A lot of those forces. We also saw a story of on Christmas Day, this past Christmas, a pregnant woman was coming back from church, and she was the only child of the mother, from the mother's side. I don't know about the father, if the father got on that baby. And she's a lawyer. She come back from church. She's pregnant with twins, and she was shot by one policeman. died with the babies. Okay, at the end of the day, they come up with accidental discharge. And the only thing we hear from that news is that the policeman that shot her has been relieved from his duty or from his job. Was that enough? How many Nigerians police don't shoot because they know that nothing will happen? They shoot anyhow when they do road, they crowd where people dey. How many Nigerians don't die in the hand of those police people or those force people when they come give us accidental discharge? They will take close the case. Do you understand? If those people will be saying, okay, policeman, and when they found guilty of say carry gun shoot person, immediately they should be fired, gone. However, they just sit time and just kill them. We believe say things like this not go too they happen for the country. Because the way Nigerian police, the way they use mistake, they use police, they shoot people. Other countries, we know they hear like that.
Like all these police.
Let me let
you know. All these police things.
Still in prison.
All these police things where they talk now. Most of all these police, so they are human beings. Some of them they are Christian, some of them they are Muslim. They also call leaders. They now use hunger, poverty to weaponize or to frustrate our forces, our police. You're surprised the what is it called, the salary they gave the police, it's not enough for them to take care of their children. So they will look for other means just to make sure they get more to assist themselves. That is why some police they ever rent their gun to armed robbers. Why some police too? Some of them they are armed robbers.
Armed robbers, yeah. You
see what is going on? That is why most of those police they do hide a lot of secrets. Maybe calling a police station, come and so tifo in so area. They will just tell say no fuel for car, and they are right.
Yeah,
there's no fuel in the car.
Exactly. We know all those stories. So, but
there's no fuel in the car.
If they can still come
because
up,
the top one that the politicians they are eating the money. Maybe the president this is the budget of a police to let's say 100,000. Before that 100,000 will leave the account office of the Nigeria account. Before you get to that, maybe 10,000 will get from will not be 90,000. Before you will from that account to another stage, under 10. Before you now get to the people they are going to use it to pay, maybe it will not be 50,000. That 50,000 and they will not be sharing in peanuts. It will not be enough. You even see some DPO or whatever they call it. They'll go mortgage the money or put the money in the account, make a yield interest. If the interest come and they'll keep the interest. That is why most of the time they have not paid their salary 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Because their money now they go put down for bank where they yield interest. So some of all these things that they use to weaponize and frustrate the effort of the police or the force. That is why most of them they are misbehaving.
Exactly. I agree with you on that. And you see another thing when I want to talk about, apart from say some stupid Nigerians allow themselves to be used by all those our leaders also to carry out their dirty jobs or their dirty livings like their talks, twin them like their dogs and all that. Another thing when I want to let Igbos and Yoruba understand that, because I said it that Igbos and Yoruba, they are not the enemy. Hausa and Benin are not the Igbos enemy. Those people are not the enemy. Because if you watch this whole scenario in Nigeria, let's think about the Hausa for once. Yes, those ones happen to also be another victim. I will tell you why. Why? Because you see check all those Hausa side now. The only educated ones are the daughters or the sons of the leaders, top politicians from the north. Now their children they go to school. Now their children they get well educated. You understand? While the ordinary Hausa ones, they only give them this idea to the bonbon. They can turn to nuisance of the country, and the only way they can help, they think that they can help them is to carry them put for soldiers, so that when the time come, any other people one rebel against them, they will use those ones so they pack for soldier, to fight back. That is why you see and say, if Nigeria now can't afford to fight themselves, because if Nigeria say happily they fight themselves, the northern and they will finish the rest, and they be the soldiers for the country. All they can do is to go into soldiers. How many Hausa people they go into be doctors for Nigeria? How many Hausa be nurses? The only way you can see them is maybe in law. They're not even many for law. In law or in soldiers, in Air Force.
They are just on the forces and politics. That
exactly. That's why you say that is why, because the power there between the politics and the forces.
And the forces.
You understand? That is where you see them. That's the only thing they occupy inside the country.
Mindset.
That's their mindset, because that's what they brainwash their people to be, and the rest now to they follow bush with cow or to nuisance for the country. So most of those people in that area, they are also the victim. So we know all those things who we don't know before, just as we find out that all this year we'll be saying politicians ringing election, but they can't ring the election without the help of Inec. So it's also clear to Nigerians that Inec is the genesis from that other area of rigging election to make the wrong person take over Nigeria or rule over Nigeria, which in other area when I just give us so we see things from this aspect. We already know say the South, our people where they represent us from the South, they already use us do what do they call that game of chess, a bit chessy, whatever. When they play, they don't use us play gamble for that side.
Let me also chip in something here. Like what you said, look, let us just come down, come home. First of all, if you look at it, if there is no election, the time maybe election. If election have gone, maybe within that few years that there will not be election, you see the Hausas, the Igbos, the Yorubas, the other tribes, they will live in harmony.
Harmony, peace between them.
You see the religions, they will live in harmony. Everybody will just live fine, live as brothers and sisters.
Even if we know say we not be the same.
But we see everybody, harmony will just be flowing among.
You see Hausa get shop close to Yoruba.
They help themselves. But once time of election is coming, you see our politicians. They will not be preaching. Don't worry, it's a Muslim. Don't, he's going to, it will kill you. No, don't worry, it's a Christian, he's going to do this.
He will take over, he will share the country. He will
now, this one, Igbo, you don't say Igbo, look, Yoruba, they will cause enmity, cause the division among everybody during this election time. They will try to cause division among the Nigerians or among the people. And some of them who fail, who does not recognize, they will fall into it. They will start misbehaving. All these MC and all those people who even they carry bottle, they follow road now. Even some who even died now. How much you they buy a bag of rice? Is it not the same money you used to buy a bag of rice that people use?
Yeah.
The suffering is it not the same? But you know that because of their mindset, they use is it hunger? They turn their mindset against people. And okay, you know one thing, is it an angry man? Is it an hungry man? Is an angry man? That particular time, okay, if you this man, I want you to send this thing. You know, say okay, if you have the money, if I send you won't go. But we would like to make sure that you don't have that money.
Yeah, the source we
so,
that money to come
at
to
that time, when I ask you to go, you will
go because you need the money.
No, because they know that some of all these boys now, if they don't say Igbos, they want to take Lagos from now. Now go, they want to take Lagos from now. They want to take Lagos from now. For how many years will Igbos take Lagos? Why Igbos not take Lagos from the Yorubas? It comes in at the time of election. 9 Igbos.
That is why they need to use their
okay, now, why Boko Haram, they come, they kill all of them. Why they want to say, Boko Haram, Boko Haram, you want to take Yoruba from them, take the land from them. They not do anything. Now, when Igbos, it's okay, they are PVC. When they talk, okay, only wait till now if you do now PVCs. When I not go around, go carry still they demonstrate for outside. Only the power when I get as there's more talk. Your PVCs use that to chase away the bad governor. Yeah. But when the time don't reach now to use our PVC to shade the bad governor, I thought say why we want the now that they call it us now and say why we want use our own PVC. And when we even use our PVC now to shade the banner, they rob us. When they say why not rob us, why not I do this one now? They say if you say we rob us, go to court. We will go court now. Now they are saying, why do you people go to court? You people are causing a disunity, this peace in the land. What do they want people to do?
Nothing. They just want people to keep quiet.
They just want to frustrate everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you so much today for watching my video. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media platform, Igbota TV, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, on TikTok, Igbota TV. I will see you same time, same station. The conversation never finish. With the conversation go follow. So leave your comment and give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. You understand? So thank you guys for watching. I just want us to understand that normally as it is supposed to go, since they say Nale Igbo Yoruba Hausa, they represent the country. At least the presidency should be rotated. Igbo Yoruba don't rule, Hausa don't rule. Now Igbo don't set to take over. You understand? What do I know? Who will the accused us do the minority? What can we say? We don't know. So Thank you guys for watching. My own to tell una wetin happen for inside the country so that more will see they know wetin they play or wetin they sup for inside the country. All the gbas wey dey happen and my own to bring am. Not gonna send me on and meet myself just to the table and to let one, because even if you dey outside Nigeria or you dey Europe, you dey abroad, now that's the only country will get Nigeria. You cannot take that away from you. You yourself cannot take that away from you. Nigeria is your home, is your country, is where you're from. The blood where you carry, Nigeria blood is there. So irrespective of whether they call it carry green card or American flag or anything, you still remain second class citizen, you still remain Nigeria. And if you go under the law, although some of us will they carry passport, they work. And Nigeria not agree maybe be any other country citizen. We're gonna let them say, okay, everybody go back to where for come today. You are going back to Nigeria. That is why we are talking, using our voice or using whatever we have to create change for the country, because we all love the country. And we pray that the change that we hear for, who they grieve for, who they shout, who we want, we will get them. You understand? But I want just to let us know say the problem not be that upper who they face. See the president, but the governors, the House of Rep, the House of Assembly, the local
community
leaders, all of them, and they join the problem. And the ordinary Nigerians happen to be Nigerians enemy. It's obvious because the part where we say that they dance to the two of those leaders, they hurt the innocent Nigeria. They are part of the problem. So that change we want, it needs to come from you and me. If you want change for the country, you and I need to change. Me need to change. You need to change. Not be the country they change. Nigeria cannot change. Nigeria cannot change from Nigeria to Nigeria. As well. It still remain Nigeria. The people inside are the ones to change. Do you understand? So I pray that God help us to get a change. Don't stop. Keep praying for Nigeria. Keep praying for the nation. Keep praying for for that change that we need. We don't use our PVC. Let's see how it goes. Even if it's not good, but the only thing right now is to wait on God. At least God doesn't say we don't come and take the bold step by going out to vote. When one get the PVC, they will stand under the sun for hours. Go collect, you will stand under the sun for hours. Go vote, you will stand under the rain sun for hours. Then you will still vote finish. They'll still tell you say your vote not count. Everybody go first. You understand? So that is why they encourage us. Let's not give up. Keep praying. If you good, not for you and I. If you bad, not for you and I. So let's keep praying that God should continue to protect the innocent one, the good one, those who get good heart for the country. May God keep protect us from the hands of those ones. Maybe say they don't say they are sold to the devil or to the Lucifer or to whatever they say they are sold from. Maybe say the way some of them act or behave, it be like say na dry gin they work for their vein, not be blood. So I don't understand. All we need to do is to keep praying. So thank you guys so much for watching. So joining me tonight, and I will see you